You never have to diet again.
They're the words we've all been waiting to hear.
For me, it was a miracle.
Hi, I'm Sally Asher, and what you're looking at is a blanket. And in just a few moments, I'm going to explain how this blanket can help you melt pounds of stubborn fat off your body in the next 21 days, like it's done for thousands of other ladies from all over the world. If you're a female and you've got 10 to 40 pounds or more that you'd like to get rid of, then keep watching this video, because I'm going to show you the exact reason why it's harder for women to lose fat than men, and how by using one somewhat unusual tip, you can quickly turn your metabolic switch back on and lose fat from your belly, thighs, hips, bum, and other female trouble areas, and keep it off forever. Not only that, but I'll reveal how you can do this while strategically eating your favorite foods so that you can finally get the slimmest waistline of your life. This weight loss method has been so effective that I was even showcased on TV when I used to live in Australia. Here's a short clip.
You never have to diet again.
They're the words we've all been waiting to hear.
For me, it was a miracle.
I've lost 14 kilos. I can have chocolate, cheese, pastries, none of it's off the menu.
Over the years, we've seen it all. Shakes, pills, detoxes, all adding to our diet dramas. As a nation, we spend more than $1 million a day on weight loss attempts. 95% of all dieters will regain their lost weight in 1 to 5 years, according to the Dietitians Association of Australia. So if you want to drop those kilos and keep them off, then listen up.
I tried every diet known to mankind.
Sally Asher has ditched diets forever.
The rigid rules led to feelings of deprivation, and it led to, guilt and then more overeating.
Fad diets don't work.
Susie Castle says the book has helped her see she was consuming food without even realising. Now she's stopped her boredom-fueled binges, 14 kilos have simply fallen off.
I don't miss out on anything, but yet I'm losing weight at the same time.
I know this all seems unbelievable, but if you stick with me, I'll prove to you that this is absolutely possible, and why it's not your fault that you've failed again and again with popular diets out there. And I understand that you've heard big claims before and you feel like you've heard and tried it all when it comes to diets and losing fat. But I'm willing to bet you that you haven't heard these tips before, and you'll be shocked at the real reason you haven't been able to keep the fat off in the past. I've got this video up as a special presentation, but I won't be keeping it online for long. So make sure you keep watching right now while you can. Listen, I know what's out there, and you'll be happy to know this breakthrough method I'm about to share with you has nothing to do with cardio, silly exercise machines, counting calories, starvation diets, or some berry supplement garbage. But before I tell you about my #1 tip for turning your metabolic switch back on so you can finally lose all that stubborn fat from your trouble areas, I should probably tell you why you should listen to me in the first place. Anyone that knows me will tell you I wasn't always an expert for female fat loss, and I certainly wasn't a highly paid consultant and the creator of several best-selling fat loss programs. Years before I created the metabolic switch diet, I really struggled with my weight. Growing up in the 80s, I was told I needed to avoid fatty foods, starve myself, and work out like Jane Fonda. In fact, here's a little interview clip of my embarrassing weight loss story. Well, I really started dieting probably at the age of 15 when we moved to America with my family, and I sort of started eating much larger foods and much larger, amounts of carbohydrates and sugar. And I think that being in America, everything was supersized, and I thought it was great, but I'd also been trained since I was young to finish everything on my plate. So as you can imagine, I quickly gained weight. I started to panic a little bit, and so therefore went looking, for diets and a way to get the weight off. But the more I dieted, the worse I got. The more I seemed to sort of feel deprived, feel guilty, and it basically led to rebound overeating. So I was sort of stuck in this vicious cycle. But it was also in that period where low fat, high carbohydrate was the way to go. And so I followed suit, and I started cutting out the fat, eating low fat, fat-free, and I could devour a whole bag of marshmallows or gummy bears because they were naturally fat-free. I thought I was doing the right thing. Little did I know that this was just constantly elevating my insulin levels, and until I literally became insulin resistant and pre-diabetic.
So things really weren't going well for me on the diet bandwagon. I literally tried well over 20 different diets, as well as all types of popular shakes, pills and programs. But nothing worked for me. And as I began researching, I quickly found out that my experience was common with thousands of other women. You see, here's the problem. Dieting is broken. It doesn't work. It slows down your metabolism, decreases your energy, and actually makes you put on fat in the long term. And long, boring cardio routines slow down your metabolism even more, just to add insult to injury. One of the things I hated most when I was trying every diet out there is the embarrassing weight rebound they would give me. I had to face my friends and family again, and I knew what they were thinking even if they didn't say anything. But something happened to me which I'll never forget. It was the year 2000. On a trip to France, I met a family in Paris and I noticed something unusual. They ate foods that I had forbidden myself for touching for over 15 years, and yet they never gained weight and actually had extremely attractive bodies. It took me a while, but that French experience led me down a path, and I finally discovered a little loophole that literally switches our female metabolisms back on and allows us to burn ugly fat from trouble areas while eating delicious food at the same time. As a result, I lost 32 pounds of pure fat faster than I ever thought possible. Keep in mind, I've had less than average genetics for as long as I can remember. After I got back home, I eventually became an international health coach, an author, and a highly sought after consultant. I started sharing my method with friends and clients. The results were always the same: inches melting off their trouble areas, pounds flying off their frame, cellulite evaporating, and their energy and confidence went sky high. Even my husband lost 37 pounds using the metabolic switch diet. How did we do it? Well, this is where I want to teach you one of the little tips I discovered. I call this discovery the fat storing hormone trio. Research now confirms that whether or not you successfully lose the fat and keep it off comes down to 3 hormones that control the amount of fat on your body. The first one is called T3, which is controlled by your thyroid. The second one is called ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. And the last and most important one is called leptin. Along with your thyroid, leptin controls your metabolism and how much fat you have on your body. When you go on traditional diets, your T3 and your leptin levels take a nosedive, which immediately slows down your metabolism and makes it nearly impossible to lose even a pound or 2. At the same time, ghrelin goes up, which means your hunger increases. Can you see why this is bad news for women trying to lose fat? Now here's the real kicker. Us women actually have twice the amount of leptin naturally in our bodies compared to men, which is great news. However, the problem comes in when we try to lose weight. Unlike men, the second we try to diet, our leptin levels go right down the drain and we stop losing fat. To make matters even worse, in many of us women, our bodies can be up to 3 to 4 times less responsive to the signals of leptin. So even though we have more of it, it's almost like the body isn't listening to leptin. This is called leptin resistance. And many women, especially in Western countries, have this problem in today's society. This happens partly because of lifestyle factors. However, leptin's role in the female body may have something to do with evolution. Remember when I showed you that blanket? Well, here's where that comes in. As a female, you are hardwired to gain fat and not lose it. The extra body fat is supposed to provide warmth for childbirth, nurturing, and childbearing. Now that may have been useful in the hunter-gatherer days, but in today's society, having an extra layer of warmth
or shall we say ugly cellulite-filled body fat, really doesn't help us at all. Unfortunately, your body doesn't care one bit about your plans for looking sexy in your skinny jeans or hitting the beach with your new sexy bikini waistline. This is why I told you before that this vicious yo-yo diet cycle is in fact not your fault. But what if I told you that there was a way to literally reset your metabolic switch? As you just learned, us women naturally have twice the amount of leptin as men. Well, what if there was a way to unlock that fat burning potential so that your body works with you when you try to lose the flab instead of against you? What if there was a solution that allows your body to chemically change the way it uses leptin and also keeps your thyroid hormones pumping at full throttle? What if you could turn the tables on your genetics and actually increase your metabolic rate? For example, a big leptin boosting tip I give to my clients is to make sure they never lower their carbs for more than 3 days in a row and to purposely eat more high GI carbs for at least 2 days every week. None of them are complaining. Imagine how fast and easy it would be to have your hormones working with you as pounds and pounds of fat melt off your body every week. Imagine losing 1 dress size every week. Imagine your tummy getting flatter and your thighs and other trouble areas getting tighter and firmer. The difference between dieting the regular way, like all the other programs preach, and utilizing your body's hormones like leptin and ghrelin to lose fat and keep it off forever is like night and day. That's why I call my program the Metabolic Switch Diet. Using the strategies that I discovered, you can literally turn your fat burning switch back on. And I've done so for hundreds of my personal female clients as well as the thousands who have gotten access to my digital programs. The best thing about the way I do things is that all of my clients eat their favorite foods like ice cream and cheesecake, and they don't spend hours in the gym. In fact, in a moment, I'll tell you about how you can get even faster fat melting results by doing the little 15-minute home workouts that don't use anything other than your body. The Metabolic Switch diet system will work for you even if you have terrible genetics like my family line, a snail-like metabolism, no time to get to the gym, and some of my clients even had thyroid issues. It will work for you even if you have no willpower at all. In fact, here is another little tip that I discovered. Willpower never works. Well, actually, it works for a while, but it's like a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time before your willpower shatters. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to be good with a diet in the first half of the day? But at night, it's a little harder, right? Well, science reveals that willpower is literally like a battery. It's full at the start of the day, but as the day continues, your willpower stores begin emptying. But by turning on your metabolic switch, you won't have to worry about your willpower ever again. The Metabolic Switch diet has literally turned the tables for so many women just like you and allowed them to unleash their full fat-burning potential that was kept dormant for so long. The unique methods and strategies that make up the Metabolic Switch diet have now been honed and perfected into one guaranteed system for female fat loss that is extremely fast, and the best thing, the results are permanent. Now, while this system can literally work for any woman, I'm here to be 100% honest with you and tell you that if you're someone that likes to buy weight loss pills and miracle berries, or if you're looking for another restriction diet, then this system is not for you. This is not just another fad or starvation diet that leads to cravings, weight loss stalls, low energy, and a broken, slowed down metabolism. And it's certainly not a diet that makes you lose a quick few pounds and then watch as the ugly fat piles back on right before your eyes. The Metabolic Switch diet is a 12-week nutrition system that takes you step by step to switching your metabolism back on so you can lose the pounds of flab from your belly, hips, thighs, bum, arms, and anywhere else you store it. It allows you to make simple, delicious eating shifts while still having your favorite foods at the right time to make you slimmer even faster. You can expect the exact opposite of most diets out there. No slowed metabolism, no fatigue, no plateaus, and no rebound weight gain. You'll discover amazing slimming secrets like what foods increase your sensitivity to leptin and which so-called health foods actually damage leptin sensitivity and make it painstakingly hard to even shed a single pound or two. You'll learn about my cheat food routine that specifically spikes the female metabolism immediately and keeps your thyroid levels boosted. As you're probably realizing, the secret to having a slim, sexy body is controlling your metabolism. I'll teach you how to make your body do the work for you while you sleep, utilizing powerful fat-burning hormones so you can lose the fat without daunting effort, without stress, and without restrictions. You'll find out about a herb that boosts fat loss in women by 47% and also which common spice will regulate your blood sugar instantly so you have stable insulin levels and constant energy and focus. You'll learn why you don't need to go to the gym and why long, slow, boring cardio and traditional gym work is not only a waste of time, but can actually cause your metabolism to slow down and cause ghrelin, the hunger hormone, to increase. You can use my quick 15-minute simple home bodyweight workouts instead to boost your fat burning results instantly. With the metabolic switch diet, you'll know exactly what foods trigger the release of HGH, human growth hormone, the hormone that accelerates fat burning while you sleep and keeps you young. In fact, HGH has been called the fountain of youth by top nutritionists and doctors. This is exactly how countless women just like you have transformed their body and their life. And I can't resist mentioning again that nearly all of my clients eat ice cream, cheesecake, pudding, pasta, and other treats while still melting pounds of pure fat off their body. And when it comes to exercise, many of these women never do more than 45 to 60 minutes per week of working out. The metabolic switch diet even works without the workouts or intense exercise, so everyone can claim these rapid fat loss results. Every day I get thank you emails and stories of people who have switched their metabolism back on and are melting fat off their body. Like Diane, who lost 60 pounds following my program, or like Megan, who lost 20 pounds and how she doesn't feel guilty about eating her favorite foods. What about Glennis, who said, the program has made weight loss pleasurable for me. The easy to follow steps have given me control over my body and my life. Now I know how to have my cake and eat it too. She lost 22 pounds, by the way. And now you can claim your new metabolism, your new body, and your new life as well. The metabolic switch diet is for every woman who is tired of the gimmicks, late night infomercials, fad diets, and useless berry supplements being sold all over the internet. It's for everyday women just like you who are ready to break free from the vicious dieting cycle and finally lose weight and have total freedom. If this sounds like you, then the metabolic switch diet isn't just a diet for you, it's the diet for you. With a system like this, you're probably thinking it would be quite expensive. And to be perfectly honest, it deserves to be. But I know what it feels like to be in your situation. And I made myself a promise a long time ago that I was going to help every woman out there that I could. So I've made the metabolic switch diet system affordable for every woman out there. Now, my regular fee for consulting is $400 per hour, which is extremely expensive for the average person. And that's the reason why I poured years of my life into creating this program. So I'll get to the price in just one moment, because I want to let you know that you won't just be getting my metabolic switch diet system today. Just for watching this special presentation, you'll be getting my 12-week home bodyweight workout plan valued at $39 as well. This is the perfect system to complement the metabolic diet system because most women mistakenly do the wrong type of exercise for their metabolism. You'll see how easy it is with these unique exercises to tone your soft areas fast. You'll learn about all the different exercises you should never do since they actually work against your body, and how the right exercises can boost your leptin sensitivity, get rid of ugly cellulite, while getting you nice and toned. Not only that, but you'll get a series of online streaming videos that teach you exactly how to do each exercise. I never want you to be alone, which is why I've included these video lessons. These are a $97 value alone. Speaking of alone, I just want you to know that I'm a real person. In fact, you can email me anytime at sally@themetabolicSwitchDiet.com. I love chatting and meeting new people. And when you order this program from this special video, you'll also get 1 full year of email support with me. That's right, anytime you get stuck or you just have a question, you can shoot me an email and I'll be there for you. This is literally priceless. Now, as crazy as it sounds, I'm not even going to charge half of what my regular hour consulting fee is. In fact, you won't even pay half of that. Nope, the total investment to get started with the Metabolic Switch Diet, the 12-week home workout plan, the video lessons, and the 1 year of email support is usually $97. Now, I'm sure you'll agree this offer is an unbelievable deal and you'd probably be happy to get started, but I told you earlier that I wanted to make this super affordable for every single woman out there. So today, you're not even going to pay the massively discounted price of $97. You're going to get immediate access to my entire fat loss system for a one-time single payment of only $47. At this point, most women are usually stunned when they realize this tiny little investment for my whole system costs less than a bottle of some garbage berry supplement, less than a single session with most personal trainers, and even less than a decent dinner out. You obviously realize the value of this system and what it will do for your body, your health, and your life. But I want to get you even more excited because I know you've probably failed over and over with other diets, and you might be having a tough time seeing yourself getting the rapid fat loss results as these countless other women who have used the Metabolic Switch Diet. So I'm not just going to promise you that you'll turn on your metabolic switch, finally lose the ugly body fat while increasing your energy. I'm actually going to guarantee it. Here's the deal. If the Metabolic Switch Diet doesn't give you the most enjoyable fat loss journey you've ever experienced, simply shoot me an email anytime in the next 60 days and I'll promptly send you a 100% refund. So you're completely protected by a 100% money back guarantee if you are unsatisfied for any reason whatsoever. In other words, you risk nothing to claim your new body with the Metabolic Switch Diet today. Plus, to even further make sure you experience the easiest, most enjoyable fat burning journey, I'm going to include some more limited time special bonuses when you order today through this special video presentation. First, you'll get your very own success journal valued at $29, which includes easy checklists, food diaries, measurement guides, and much more. You'll also get my 14-day smoothie guide designed to reset your fat burning switch and shift the pounds fast. These simple to make smoothies will detox your liver and make fat burning happen within days. Along with this, you'll get a meal by meal plan to get you started fast. This is also a $29 value. You'll also get my shopping guide and my pantry guide. You can get immediate access to this entire package risk-free by clicking the button below right now to get started. So, to recap, you get the full Metabolic Switch Diet manual that will reset your metabolism valued at $39. You get the video demonstration videos valued at $97. You get my success journal valued at $29. You get the 14-day smoothie guide and meal plan valued at $29. And you get my shopping and pantry guide valued at $29. And you get 1 full year of email support from me, which is absolutely priceless, for a total value of $272, and you can get started by clicking the Add to Cart button below risk-free for less than 1 session with a poorly informed personal trainer. So go ahead and click the button below to start. The Metabolic Switch Diet is the only plan that allows you to literally switch your metabolism back on naturally so you can achieve effortless fat loss and do it fast. And now it's been packaged into a proven and guaranteed system which you can have access to in the next 2 minutes. Download your new life below. And remember, everything you've tried so far hasn't worked for you, and now you've learnt why. If you keep doing what you're doing, it makes sense that you'll get similar results, which includes frustration and despair as your weight problems get worse and worse. As you know, your weight can have a big impact on your life. It can ruin holidays, relationships, your health, your work, and most importantly, your emotions and self-esteem. The cost of doing nothing about your weight carries a price as well. Medical bills, bogus supplements, doctors and specialists, and surgeries aren't cheap. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones to make a change. Wasting money on these things aren't your only choice. There's another path, the path of a new metabolism and full control over your weight. A path that leads you to looking forward to checking yourself out in the bathroom mirror instead of feeling helpless. Imagine wearing the clothes you want and getting constant compliments from friends. Imagine how every relationship you have will improve. Turn on your fat burning switch today. Your new life awaits. Click the Add to Cart button below to get instant access to my entire life-changing system before this special video is taken down or the bonuses expire. Take advantage of this groundbreaking system right now so you too can experience the joy of a new, slim, healthy body. Click the button below now and I'll see you on the other side.